Happy Friday! I'm Crystal Pino from 106.3 The Groove.
And I'm Tina Jennings. It is homecoming weekend. It's Halloween weekend. It is the weekend. So we are going to have a blast the next couple of days.
Starting with Greg Curtis from 94.9 MIXfm giving us a list of things to do.
That's not decoration. That's meant for you to eat.
You eat your pumpkins like apples around here, don't you?
I thought that's what you were going to start off with, a pumpkin eating contest this weekend.
No, we'll talk about pumpkins here in just a minute.
Pumpkins, I hear you.
A source of debate on our show.
Really?
Oh, yes.
I heard you're the pumpkin. Who's the other side?
Bobby's the pumpkin, which is, I mean, they're pumpkins, clearly. But when you talk about carving, you don't talk about carving pumpkins. You talk about carving up some pumpkins. Right? Don't you?
I feel like that's a term of endearment for your honey.
You carve
that
like
too.
this?
Yeah.
Doubles.
Do you carve with your pinky up? Pumpkin?
I'll carve the pumpkin. First, we got to talk about homecoming.
Yeah,
U of A.
we're ready.
I know you guys are repping. I'm wearing some red and blue
Yep.
for the weekend. The theme this year is haunted homecoming.
Are you going to laugh after?
I'm a little scared that they might release my transcripts. That'll be really frightening.
Haunt you forever.
So, big bonfire tonight on
Yes.
campus, right outside of Old Main. They'll announce the King and Queen's Court. I know, the big homecoming thing. You know how they do that. And then there's a homecoming parade tomorrow afternoon. We're so glad that it's going to be a night game.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that we can have some fun in the afternoon tomorrow. Don't have to start like homecoming parades at 9 a.m. like we have done the last couple of years. So Arizona and Stanford after the parade about 3:45, 4 o'clock tomorrow. Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock kickoff. We need a win in the Pac-12, so we're gonna host the Stanford Cardinal. And I always think that anybody who's got a tree for a mascot deserves a good whooping. So I'm optimistic.
Man, we just
Cautiously.
hit below the belt.
Well, I didn't choose their mascot. Somebody else did. Okay, so that's the way we're getting it started. Then,
Yes.
This is really exciting. I know Tucson's really kind of ramped up to have hockey in town, which seems like it wouldn't make sense.
Yeah.
But people are excited, and I'm one of them. We've got an AHL team. These guys are just about as pro as you can get, unless you go up and see the Coyotes. But the Tucson Roadrunners
And they,
are affiliated with the Coyotes.
But they announced the name of their mascot the other day.
And the name is
Dusty.
the Roadrunner.
That's awesome.
It's really cool. And
I like the name.
I like the mascot uniform, too.
Yeah.
It's really good. So the Roadrunners are hosting the Stockton Heat. That's at the TCC. 2 games. So you start tonight's the real home opener, first game they'll ever play on the ice in front of the fans here in Tucson. And then Sunday afternoon at 4:05. So maybe go down and check out one of those games. That should be fun. Especially since the heat has been around.
Yeah.
To go into a place where there's ice and the air conditioning is cranked down, I think we're all up for that.
All about
You
it.
know, like 100 degrees on a nice October day?
My pumpkin started melting over here.
A little bit.
That's not good. Okay, so let's talk about Halloween for just a second. There's kind of a cool event at Reid Park Zoo. They call it Howl-o-ween.
I was gonna say, you gotta do it right.
Safe trick-or-treating for the kids at the zoo. That's tonight from 6 to 8. If you're looking for other Halloween events, and there are a lot of them this weekend since Halloween is Monday, we have all of that stuff. Fun things to do, places to go, posted for you at mixfm.com. Hit it up because it's all right there.
Yeah.
Anybody into pets? You guys like furry creatures?
She's a pet fanatic. I love
Are you
pets.
a dog person, cat person, both person? What do you like?
Big, gigantic dog person. I have a 100-pound Mastiff at home.
You do too. Oh, that's cool. Well, this would be the event for you then. The Tucson Pet Expo is happening at the TCC this weekend too. I'm not sure how they're going to balance the hockey and the pets. But I'd love to
dogs
see
out
the
on the
dogs
ice.
right out on the ice. Wouldn't that be great? You know the dogs would love it, actually.
Forget the Zamboni.
Sprawl out.
You don't need a
Exactly.
Zamboni.
Let the dogs out.
Tons of exhibitors. They'll be doing adoptions. They'll have all kinds of treats. There'll be pet passions. There'll be pet spa treatments and pet talent and
I love
costume
that.
shows. Look at that. Discounted vaccinations. Free nail trims.
Aw,
I could use one of those right now, actually.
you're not a pet.
I just saw a dog like a pinata. That was awesome. Sorry. I'm veering off. I'm veering off.
Don't whack the dog.
Sorry.
Tomorrow at the TCC from 10 a.m. till 7 p.m. And that one's a free event to get into, which I kind of like. Got one more freebie for you.
Okay.
You have time for it?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. CicLAvia, CicLAvia. We don't know how to pronounce it, but it's a
Tomato,
great event.
tomato.
Right. And this happens a couple times a year. They do it in the spring and the fall, and it's awesome because it's just a neighborhood kind of get out and ride through the streets of Tucson sort of thing. They close off a bunch of the streets to make it safe for the families, and anything on wheels is pretty much acceptable. So you want to do rollerblades instead of a bike, that's cool too. Skateboards, look at that guy.
Unicycle, I loved that.
Parabiking or whatever that parasail.
Obviously, bring your owl.
Right?
Bring your owl out there. There was
Your
an
who?
owl. There was an owl in the video.
Oh,
I don't
owl.
know. Yeah, an owl. Am I saying it wrong?
You said owl.
And it's BYOB, bring your own bike.
I like the way you think. Sunday, 10 to 3.
10 to 3.
And a cool new route this year, too. Details are online.
Cool. Ooh, details are online. Thank you very much, Reid Curtis. Tune in your radio to 94.9 MIXfm every weekday morning. Do you like that voice? Bobby, Greg, and Mrs. Grant.
Is that your sultry voice? What is that?
No, it's supposed to be my radio voice. Is that not how you guys do it?
Oh.
Hey, everybody. I'm not in the cool kids club at all right now. Go over to MIXfm, you guys, .com for all of those other events.
And of course, we would be glad to talk about your event next Friday. Just send us a message to our Facebook page with all the details.